What is up, everybody? So I'm going to check my feed real quick. I'm going to get into this real quick because I have had big problems with my internet. I've tried this a couple of times and unfortunately it just keeps going out. I have to get a new modem, I think. So I'm going to get right into this. This is the final battle Ares.
Return, but too late. Ares has taken Athens. There is no more hope. No hope.
My cat. Always trying to be part of the attention.
Kratos had traversed the desert of lost souls, bested the deadly traps of Pandora's temple, and escaped Hades itself. There was but one task left.
Zeus! Do you see now what your son can do? You cast your favor on Athena, but her city lies in ruins before me. And now, even Pandora's box is mine! Would you have me use it against Olympus itself?
Kratos, returned even from the underworld.
Is this the best you can do, father? You send a broken mortal to defeat me, the god of war?
After thousands of years, Pandora's box was finally opened. The power of the gods unleashed.
You are still just a mortal. Every bit as weak as the day you begged me to save your life.
I am not the same man you found that day. The monster you've created has returned to kill you.
You have no idea what a true monster is, Kratos. Your final lesson is at hand. Prepare to join your family, Spartan!
Okay, so there's a couple of things about this I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way real quick. First thing is, if you were watching the last stream where I was right at the last boss fight and I had to take off, I do apologize. I was having some pretty bad chest pain. Just kind of comes with the territory. It's not like I'm having a heart attack or anything. I just get some really bad pain sometimes, and when it gets too bad, I gotta go get checked out. Just part of life. It's part of the reason why I'm doing this stuff now. So, and the other thing is, I'm gonna show you how to do this, but there is something lost in translation when you're streaming on the PS4. Like I said, I've tried this a couple of times and the internet has kind of failed me. But it's unfortunate because for some reason, I don't know if it is the streaming or what, but man, this does not play like the original game does, or even the PS3 remake. On this last part of the fight, where it's the sword and you don't have any magic left, it's virtually impossible to beat. I've probably gone through it 100 times, and for some reason it's just not playing like the original game at all.
Is that the best you can do?
But as far as showing you guys how to beat this guy, I mean, it's really basic. You do short square combos. When he starts moving, you block. Don't use your magic at all. I mean, you can use it a couple of times, because he releases a lot of magic orbs, but you need to make sure that your magic is full for the second part of this fight. And you can see how much magic he actually releases for you. So yeah, just real basic. Block when he moves, square combos, couple of magic, and that's really all you need to know about this. I like to roll dodge those. And you can see how much magic he's releasing. You just want to make sure that at the end you have completely full magic. Okay, so I'll do the circle match, and didn't quite get that one.
Advance and embrace your death, mortal! Why do you resist me, Spartan?
Now the only reason I'm using the magic right now is because I've got the infinite magic glitch, and I've already beat him basically. Okay, so there you go, that's the whole first section. Not really that difficult. The second and third parts of this fight, though, are arguably the hardest fights in the whole God of War series. The second fight especially because you have not only to fight a bunch of enemies, but you have to protect your family.
Spirit is to truly destroy him.
Do you recognize this place, Spartan? The location of your greatest failure? Perhaps there is a chance you can undo the deeds of the past.
The nightmares that had haunted Kratos for the past 10 years had now taken form and substance. His past stood before him.
Kratos!
Tearing it
What's
up.
happening? Where are we?
By the gods, can this be real?
Ares! There is nothing you can put in my way to stop me! I will save my family!
Yeah, this is rough. Okay, so he comes, hit him with a circle grab, and then come into this corner and just start going crazy with these bombs. Don't use anything until the walls start breaking. Ah, they caught me. Yep, I'm in a bad spot now. I gotta move. Okay, the walls are breaking. Spam your magic. And then hit circle to save your family. Okay, spam your magic again. You're gonna get about 2 Army of Hades out of this. And then you're gonna get maybe 1 or 2 of the Poseidon's Rage. Now you go into your Rage of Sparta, or Rage of whatever the hell it is in this game. And this is going to release more magic for you, so you should be able to get off another 1 or 2 big magic sets. And hopefully that within itself will release enough magic for you to and the idea is to keep saving your family there. And like I said, these guys will keep giving you orbs. So you should be able to continuously use your magic. It's just a matter of pulling up your orb. And it's really important that you start out with your Rage of Sparta. And then you'll have a couple more stragglers here. And there you go.
He had saved his family.
Kratos, please take us home.
I've beaten that fight on God mode.
You took them once, but you'll never have them again.
You cannot save them, Kratos. You gave them up in your quest for ultimate power. There is a day for everything you gain.
Not that price. I didn't want them to die.
No price is too high for what I offered, and you rejected me. A god! Now, you will have no power, no magic. All that is left for you is death!
Oh, not again.
You should have joined me, Kratos. You should have been stronger.
By the gods.
The battle was not over. The gods, it seemed, had a final gift for Kratos.
Now this is an insanely hard
Still
fight.
have allies in Olympus, Ares. Now you will see how strong I am.
Not only is this an insanely hard fight, but there is something about this PS4 translation that is just not right.
I will show you what real power is.
There's a lot of moves in here that are just simply unblockable, and they're blockable in the actual game. Like, I don't understand the translation to the PS4. Maybe it's the streaming, I don't know. But, the fight itself is already difficult enough because you have... It's kind of a give and take with the life bars. Like, if you gain, he loses. If he gains, you lose. And that does make it difficult. But, yeah, I don't know what it is with this streaming version. I've beaten this game on hard several times, so I know what to expect. I've beaten it on God mode. So, I don't know why this is such a difficult fight for the PS4. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I've played this and played this and played this, and I have not been able to beat this fight. And I've beaten it many, many times.
You should have joined me, Kratos!
And like all of his moves are unblockable now. Like I don't understand how that works either. Like every single one of his moves is unblockable. I've tried to roll dodge out. I've tried blocking. I've tried everything I can think of. And there is just nothing about this that works. See, there's that unblockable shit. I fucking tried to roll dodge, I tried to block, I literally tried everything right there, and there's no getting out of it. I don't understand this game at all. Like, I had him way down, and I was doing really good, and a few moves that are just unblockable, you get your ass handed to you. I really don't understand this. Like, on hard mode, if I have a few of these jump moves, he's dead. But not on this. See, and that right there, I was literally in the middle of a roll, which on any other game, you're not going to get hit. So, I don't really understand what's going on with this. See, like that, I'm hitting the circle button as fast as I can possibly hit it. There's no reason he should have won that. Sometimes this thing is very, very, very jacked up. Yep, that's all it takes right there. Like, one or two big moves from that guy, and it's rough. So, this is going to be the ultimate challenge.
You will be truly tested.
Because now I'm working against not only the game mechanics themselves, but the fact that it's working properly. And like I said, I've beaten this game on God mode. I've beaten it on the harder modes than this. So it's not like oh my God, see? I have him nearly dead, and just a couple of moves, it's like, this frickin' game is jacked. And that's supposed to instigate a clash sequence when I hit a circle button there, and it didn't. I don't know. Like, this is nothing I've ever seen before in a game. Like, they did a really shitty job making this screen for the PS4, because it's just, you can't do half of what you can actually do in the game, and with this kind of fight, you die quick, so you have to, like, be able to at least play the game right. One move and I am just, this is irritating. It's irritating because, like, if you ever played a game and you know you're doing the game, you're playing the game right, and for some reason it's just not working out. And one, like I said, one or two moves, and see, like that right there. I'm in the middle of a roll, and it's just not giving me the roll. It's not giving me the invincibility that it's supposed to do. Like, that's the whole point of the roll, is to not get hit, but for some reason, that's just not working out. And like, I'm actually fighting this pretty solid. And if you're wondering why I'm not rolling as much, rolling doesn't do anything. Like, rolling typically is how you get out of all of this. I have tried and tried. Yeah, it doesn't do much. See, like, that's unblockable, it shouldn't be. That's unblockable, it shouldn't be. Like, I've played this game enough to know. So, I'm just really disappointed in this stream. They got wrong with it. Which is unfortunate because it's a damn good game. See, there again, I was literally in a roll and blocked that second one. Of course, you can't block it. So this is, I mean, I'm gonna try to beat this on hard no matter what.
You will be truly tested.
But it might not be possible, honestly. See, like, I'm holding block down, and that's supposed to be a...
Goodbye, Spartan.
A blockable move. If I'm holding block down and it's not doing anything, then there's a glitch. So, I'll come over here, hit him with a few big moves. He's gonna come back with that unblockable shit. Now, if I hit circle there, that's supposed to start a clash sequence. It didn't. See, right there, I hit circle. When you see that sword kind of like staggering a little bit, like this, see, that's what's supposed to happen. Clash. And it works maybe half the time. And then one fucking move. See what I mean? This is beyond difficult. And I've beaten this game over and over and over again. This is just not good. It's a terrible setup. I don't know if it's the streaming or what. Like, I don't know. Alright, so roll out, hit him with some big ones. That was supposed to be a clash sequence. Didn't happen. Block, block. Nothing. It's the fact that some of these moves are now unblockable that are making this fight so hard, because like that should have been a clash sequence. So I'm trying, but I don't know. It doesn't look like this is gonna be possible. It just doesn't look possible.
You cannot defeat me!
That caught me! That's amazing. I don't know how in the hell that caught me. And of course... And that's supposed to be a clash sequence that kills me. It's really frustrating to play this. Because, like I said, I have played this game enough times to know it's not playing right. Like, I have... And how, like, it blocked the first 2 hits, and then I got hit the second 2 hits. That makes no sense. Like, I'm holding block. I didn't let go of block. That made no sense whatsoever. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this guy. If you hit circle, it does a hell of a lot more damage. Now, if I can get another clash sequence, see, that should have been a fucking clash sequence. And, oh my god, this game is jacked. This is probably gonna fucking kill me. Yep. I knew it wasn't gonna be long. So there is absolutely nothing about this that is working properly. That should have been a clash sequence. And then he's gonna come out with this unblockable bullshit. Yeah, I'm kinda over this already, to be honest. It sucks because, like I said, I have played this game so much, and I have beaten this game on harder levels than this a lot easier. This is just a hell of a garbage setup. And in a roll, I get hit again. It's crazy. Alright.
You cannot defeat me!
Yeah, clearly.
I will show you what real power is!
It's weird how sometimes the clash will work and sometimes it won't. Like, same button, same process, why is it not working?
Beg for your life, mortal!
I don't think I will. Now see, if I could get just a couple of big clash sequences like this, and have him come back with that damn move that he does, like this, right here.
Your sight comes from me.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? I'm blocking! Jesus Christ, this game is jacked. I had him fucking dead. He had no life left, and because this fucking thing ain't working right... God damn it.
Now you will be truly tested.
Yeah, I'm truly tested with this fucking mechanics. Like, that was garbage. I'm sorry, that was bullshit. I had him fucking dead to rights. And of course, for some reason I'm just not, I don't know. This fucking game is pissing me off at this point. Twice in a row! This is bullshit. Like, if you're gonna fucking stream this game, at least make it the fucking same game you were playing. This is completely different. I died. I had him dead as fuck, and I still died. That's bullshit. Dead to fucking rights. One last fucking hit, and I would have fucking killed his ass. And somehow, they still come out with that bullshit. That was a fucking clash. God damn it! A fucking clash sequence. Twice! Twice! The clash sequence didn't come through. This is bullshit. This is unfucking real how shitty this is made. Like, if you can't fucking make the shit play like the original game, don't fucking put it on the stream. Because this is not anything close to... I got stuck there. This is not anything close to the fucking game I played. I've beaten this fucker so many times, and it's just not playing right. And I rolled, and it didn't do a goddamn thing. He just fucking stood there. That should have been a clash sequence. This is gonna kill me because I can't fucking block it. Frustration. Big fucking frustration. And how the fuck did he just hit me? I wasn't even anywhere near him.
You cannot defeat me, Spartan!
Yeah, that much is obvious.
Remember, Kratos. It was I who
I was
saved
not gonna
you.
let that
Time
shit
of
fucking
greatest
beat me.
need.
I haven't forgotten, Ares. I remember how you saved me.
That night, I was trying to make you a great warrior.
You succeeded.
Kratos had done me impossible. A mortal defeating a god. Ares was no more. The city had been saved and would thrive again. The same could not be said for Kratos, for as he sought to rebuild his soul with the help of the gods, the truth was revealed to him.
Athena, rid me of the memories that haunt me still.
You have done well, Kratos. Though we mourn the death of our brother, the gods are indebted to you. We promised your sins would be forgiven, and so they are. But we never promised to take away your nightmares. No man, no god could ever forget the terrible deeds you have done.
In the end, knowing the visions of his past would never leave him, Kratos made his way to the bluffs overlooking the Aegean Sea.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece. After 10 years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end. Death would be his escape from madness. The fate of Kratos was not as it seemed. The gods had other plans. Borne aloft like a feather, Kratos found himself risen from the sea and placed on solid earth.
You will not die this day, Kratos. The gods cannot allow one who has performed such service to perish by his own hand. Ares' tactics were brutal. His path of destruction had to be stopped. But now there is an empty throne in Olympus, and a new god of war is needed. Take these stairs, Kratos. They lead to your ultimate reward.
I think it's funny how you get these blades after the game. Like, there's really not much else you can do with these. Yeah, and I know you guys, like, I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, oh, you just didn't know how to fucking play that last fight. Trust me, I have played this game a bunch of times. At least 30 or 40. I played it a bunch when the PS2 version came out. I played it a bunch more when the PS3 version came out. And honestly, that did not play like it's supposed to. It was pretty terrible actually. Now the reason I want to get everything maxed out is because you go into the trials with everything maxed out if you save the end game like this. You'll have the Blades of Athena, and you'll have full maxed out magic. Okay, and I think that's everything maxed. Still with plenty of orbs to spare. Yeah. Alright. So, I'll go ahead and save that. And even with everything working against me, like, I wasn't gonna turn this shit on easy. I was bound and determined to beat this on hard. You're finally free of your servitude to this insane war god. Gaze upon the bones of your defeated foe. And this is the throne of the god of war. Take your rightful place upon it. And that's the game.
And from that point forward, throughout the rest of time, whenever men rode forth to battle for good cause or for evil, they did so under the watchful eye of the man who had defeated a god. They were driven forward by Kratos, the mortal who had become the new god of war.
You have completed God of War. Treasures of Olympus have been unlocked. God mode has been unlocked. Would you like to save your progress? Of course. Alright, so that's the game. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to monetize this video because I was cussing through about 90% of that fucking last part of the Ares fight. Dude, I'm telling you what. That shit was ridiculous. As many times as I've played this, and I've beaten this on God mode, I've never had that much problem. There are so many moves that you're supposed to be able to block that were not being blocked. The clash sequences worked half the time, and I mean, as hard as that fight is already, it is a difficult fight. It makes it near impossible. So I was getting frustrated with that shit. But that is the game. This is Kevin Jackwoods. Guys, if you like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. You know, right now I'm trying to build up. I had to leave on my last post because I was getting a lot of chest pain. I tell everybody that I started this because I have medical issues and I can't really work right now. So I'm trying to use YouTube as a platform to maybe eventually make a little money out of this. And it's growing. It's a slow process, so every subscription really helps. You know, it's not just subscribing to a channel because you like the content. It's subscribing because there's a guy out there somewhere who he's fighting against health issues, and this is his way of trying to make something of himself. So believe me, everything is always appreciated. And the voice actor is T.C. Carson. If nobody knows who T.C. Carson is, he's a really good actor. He's, I think he's a classically trained actor, and I'm trying to think of any other movie he's been in. He was in the second Final Destination. He was the black guy with the little fro. He was on a motorcycle at the beginning of the movie, and, you know, gets stuck in a car crash. And then, of course, events change, and he's the guy who pretty much didn't believe anything anybody was saying. So if you've ever seen Final Destination 2, you know who I'm talking about. It's the only actual movie I think I've seen the voice actor for Kratos in. Very cool game. If you haven't played it, I highly, highly recommend it. And I know it's old and the graphics are outdated, but man, it is so fun throughout. I will say that if you're doing the live stream from the PS4, be prepared for it to be a lot harder than the normal game. There's some things there that don't quite work right. So that's just a forewarning. Start on normal, or be prepared for that last fight to take about a half hour to an hour's worth of frustration. Alright guys, I'm sure we don't need to see all the credits. Stig Asmussen, the creative director, that's the guy who worked on the third one. He was the lead on the third one. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I got a lot of videos to make today. Talk to you later, guys.